He doesn't look matted, but he's actually very matted. And we're going to show you how to find mats, demat them, and this is what your groomer has to deal with when you bring in your dog every 16 weeks, 14 weeks. They really need to be groomed about every 4 to 6 weeks, especially if you want a long coat. So we're going to show you these mats he has. Today we use the Griminator shampoo to really get the dog nice and clean. The next shampoo that we used was the Alpha White to get the nice white undertones of the dog's coat. The next one is the Best Shot conditioner, which really helps to detangle and really lubricates that hair so it's easy to brush out. The last one is the also Best Shot. It is a mist. It also helps detangle and condition. It helps to slide those mats out. And those are the stuff that we're going to be using today on the Doodle. Now this is without any working out. Just want to show you what your groomer sees when they groom your dog and where these mats are. This dog was brushed out by me 3 weeks ago completely. The owner doesn't brush it at home, so he brings it in for me to brush. And this is 3 weeks of matting on a Doodle. Now all of those big white clumps you saw, those are all mats. So the dog is actually matted everywhere. There isn't a spot it's not matted. Some spots are matted more than others. Some are pretty insignificant and some have quite a bit of matting. So we have a lot of matting underneath the chin and in the chest area. We have a lot of matting on the back thigh. We have matting throughout the midsection and underneath. A lot of these dogs have problems in the elbows, the thighs, in the armpits. Sometimes they can have problems here if they drink a lot of water, if they swim. That area usually just stays wet and it never really dries, and the friction just causes the matting. Alright, we're going to go over the tools that you're going to need to brush out this doodle. First, you're going to need a slicker brush. They come in a variety of different lengths and toughness. You're going to want a two-sided comb, and then some kind of dematting tool and a dematting spray or finishing spray. You're going to spray the dog down with this all over, and anytime you come in contact with a large mat, you want to spray it with this and get it nice and lubricated. That's what's going to help pull out those mats. So these are the tools that you're going to need to do any dog with, but most definitely the doodle that we're going to be working on today. These are the tools that you're going to see me using. If you have any questions about them, you can always find me. The link will be at the end of the video. This is the finished dog just from bathing and brushing. This is about 16 minutes of dematting. You should be able to grab a comb and go completely through the coat without much issues. It should not catch on anything. If you have a really thick dog, you might want to get a wider set comb, but you should be able to brush this with ease. And we can do that. And we're going to show you all the mats that we got out by blowing his coat. When you blow the coat, you should be able to see separation. Anytime there's no separation and there's a clump there, that's the mat. So we're going to show you what we did. Alright, so this is your typical golden doodle that comes into the shop. He doesn't look matted, but he's actually very matted. And we're going to show you how to find mats, demat them, and this is what your groomer has to deal with when you bring in your dog every 16 weeks, 14 weeks, they really need to be groomed about every 4 to 6 weeks, especially if you want a long coat. So we're going to show you these mats he has.